All right, this piece right here, you coach who you are. And so, you know, I look back at the staffs I've been on and just all of the characters, so many of them, right? So many guys that just come and just authentically, just from way different spots, and so appreciative that I've been able to witness that, man, and be a part of that, right? Just guys that are just like mad scientist guys, right? Way high energy, right, guys, you know, way emotional guys, all of it, all across. And I think all of it is I mean, the strengths of all that is that to be fully who you are, okay? And I think all of that comes through. And I think especially now with transfer portal, right, with, on the other side of it, name, image, likeness with the players, right, with players getting money and all this thing. I mean, I think before, you know, kids are getting money for what they do, they got to know who they are. And I think as coaches, we model that. And, you know, I think technique and all this thing only goes so far. I think what really unlocks people is that when you are living a life of integrity and you're living an authentic life, right? And you're meeting people where they're at. You know, one of the factors in wanting to be a head coach was my kids, you know. My wife's name is Dion. We've been, I think, sophomore year in high school, we started dating and all that, so it's been a while. And then my oldest girl is Jalen. She is a junior in high school, and I have a middle girl, Jordan, and she's a sophomore in high school. And my son is Ronan. He's in 6th grade. And so, you know, my oldest girl and my son, whatever I got, they got. So they got whatever I got. And so my middle girl is more like my wife and everything. And so I didn't want my oldest and my youngest to be what I was becoming. And so, you know, at previous schools, man, I would be studying tape. I would be, you know, I would be using words really for football. And there'd be times I'd be talking to folks, and as they're talking, sometimes my interest would wander, and I'd be thinking, man, this is a lot of words that they got. I wonder how many more words they got. I couldn't be saying these amount of words, and now I say these words like on a daily basis. And so it's been difficult for me to build up to be that and to make that jump into it. And that hasn't been my life, you know. But there's so much more, man, than just being in an office and being a scientist and all of it. And I just think for Jalen specifically, but Ronan too, there's more. And I think to open up kind of your inner life and share it with others is way strong.